Okay, let's begin. Okay, good evening to everyone. Okay, still we have to continue our exercise. God bless to all of us. Planning and Control Management, Part 4, Program Progress Monitoring, Updating, and Controlling. Thank you for all the subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Our previous episode was Part 4, Session 41, Program Update 005. That was to incorporate identified external delays into the current program. Now, the current episode is session or part 4, session 42, still on program update 005, and we will be discussing on how to determine and incorporate contractors' inefficiency or underperformance and analyze a project delay. Okay, moving forward, our objective here is to demonstrate how to determine and incorporate contractors' inefficiency or underperformance and analyze a project delay. Okay, moving forward. Okay, here is the determination of the contractor's underperformance, and the formula is previous period available float plus previous period ACD plus the current period identified critical delay duration less the current period at completion duration. Okay, so moving forward, okay, here, the previous period available float is 0, since the condition is that if the previous period is delayed or in negative total float, so of course there is no available float. So that is a 0, because if you look at our program, our window schedule analysis layout, our previous period has a delay of 41 days. Okay, so that is why it is 0. So we have to plus the previous at completion duration. So the let's go back here. So the periodic ECD, the previous one, this is our current period, and the previous is 346. So that is why it is 346 plus the current period identified critical delay duration. Okay, so that is 17. So looking at our window schedule delay analysis layout, we have here the total of 17 identified delays. For the contractor is 12 days, and for the external delay, which is the inclement weather, is actually this is 4, right? And this one, we have to make this as it should be the it is no, it is 5, right? This is correct. Okay, 17 days, right? I'm sorry for that. I'm confused. Actually, that is correct. So 17 days less the current period ECD. So the current period ECD here is 367, looking at the column, at this column. So this is the current period ECD. And it will come up to, okay, -4. Okay, it becomes red because it is a negative value, and it is underperforming. In other words, it contributes to the delay of the project completion. So we have to add this delay into our program update. Okay, so let's open our project. So usually we go to the layout of the delay event editor when we add the any delays on our project. Okay, let's apply. Okay, here we go. So we will look at the let's remove the bottom layout. Okay, so let's roll up these items which are not which are already done. So here is the last delays that we have recorded. So here, since this is the excavation and backfilling is still the impacted or affected activity, so we have to copy this one. So right click, copy, right click, and then paste. Okay, so the first step we have to do here is to um, rename the activity ID. Okay, so since this is, we will be using the activity ID of the last activity ID of the last delay. And then we will put it here. And then this one should be the 8th activity of the delay, 6, 7, and 8. And this one is the chronology of the delay, which is number 10. And this one is, it should be still number 3. This is the 3rd period of the delay in which this excavation and backfilling is affected. Okay, so next, what is our description here? So the description could be the contractors underperformance, or we can say underperformance or inefficiency. Okay, so okay, here we go. So how about the predecessor? So we can use this one as a predecessor also. Okay, the last or the last delay. So we will be adding this one. Okay, and then highlight, and then right click, and then link. So how about the successor? So the successor could be should be the successor of the affected activity also. So since the affected activity, the successor is the grading, so we have to connect this one into grading. Okay, and then link, highlight, and then link. Okay, next. The next is the activity category. So this category is a delay event. So let's click it here. Okay, and we will choose what? Delay event, of course, right? Okay, how about the causes? So this is, of course, the cause of the contractor. So let's click this one also. And let's choose contractor. Okay, how about the chronology? So it should be number 10. And how about the window start? So since we are working on the current period of October, so it should start by the 1st of October, right? Let's click here and then October and then 1st. Okay, and how about the window finish? Of course, October 31. Okay, how about the actual start? So when was the contractors underperformance will start? Actually, the underperformance, since if you look at here, the actual dates of the um, performance of the excavation and backfilling, it should fall within this period, right? So we can put it here at the end period of the excavation and backfill. Okay, so that means we have to put the actual dates since this is completed by 25th of October. So the delay here is 4 days, or the underperformance is equivalent to 4 days. So going back to that is 25, 24, 23, and 22. So that means this should start by 22. Am I right? It should start by 22 of October. And then it will finish by 25th. So it will be 4 days, right? So that means the actual dates of the completion of the excavation and backfilling will be the same as the actual dates of the underperformance. Okay, which is good for 4 days. So if you look at here, the finish date of the this activity is 20. So and this is 22. So initially we can put the log of 1. So let's show the bottom details. So that means this one, we will be putting a log of 1. No, here at the other side. Okay, because it was completed by 20, and it started on 22, so that it could finish by 25th of October at the same date with the actual date. So to make it having a 4 days equivalent of the underperformance. Okay, let's move forward. Now here, under the available float, of course, that is 0. And here is, it is 0 because I mean the current ECD here is 367. So it is delayed. How about our periodic ECD? So the periodic ECD is still the same as 367. Okay, because they are of the same period. So 367. Am I right? 367 here. So I think better to okay. Okay, here 367, and this one is 367 because they are of the same period. Next, the current ECD is 4. Okay, that's right. This is only for the reference. Okay. How about the window delay? Of course, that is 4. How about the baseline delay? So 367 less the 305. How many days? That's 62. Of course, it should be the same as this value. So that is 62. Okay, because they fall on the same period. How about the classification? So that is, if you click this one, the classification should be that is non-compensable and non-excusable, right? Because that is the responsibility of the owner of the contractor, the underperformance of the contractor. So how many days should be the equivalent? This should be 4. Okay, how about the EN? No, there's none, there's none, there's none. Only the NN, and then this one, since that is non-excusable and non-compensable, there should be no money claims in here. So we have to remove this value here. So let's go back again to show the bottom details. And under the resource tab, we have to delete all the resources here. Remove it. Okay, so that means there is no money or financial claims needed in this delay because it is the contractor's responsibility. Now we will join this activity into the current period WBS. So let's click it here. And then we will choose this one. Okay, double click. Equipment suspension extension, force majeure, and the underperformance. Okay, here we go. So it is here already. Okay. Now, so since we are done here on our delay event editor, or we have already added this activity, so let's go into our Windows schedule delay analysis layout and complete all the required columns. Okay, let's go to here, Windows schedule delay analysis. Okay, here we go. Now here, okay, here we are. These are already completed. Delay event, contractor, external, and contractor underperformance. Okay, here, chronology, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And about the actual, so the contractor has identified 12 days delay, the external has identified 5 days delay, and contractor has 4 underperformance delay. Available float? No, 0. This one is okay. This one, the window delay, so it should be 4, 5, and 12, so a total of 21. And the baseline delay, that's okay. And how about this one? The non-compensable is 12, the excusable and non-compensable is 5 due to the inclement weather, and the underperformance is non-compensable and non-excusable. Okay, how about the course of action? So first here is the regular equipment maintenance should be implemented to avoid the occurrence of the delay again. And then this one external, so the notification should be sent to the client or the stakeholders. And here about here the delay event of the contractor. So that means improve productivity. I think we have here already here. So how to improve the productivity? Of course, additional manpower, additional working hours per day, or in other words, extension of hours per day or an overtime or in shifting. Okay. And how about this one? We have to put it here as available. Okay. I think we're done. So let's get back to, so this is only for our reference for this one. Okay, delay analysis statement for period 10 October or 1 October to 31 October 2022. So the presence of delay, excavation and backfilling work is still ongoing, and major activity which is apparently identified as the driving activity of the project longest critical path, causing the delay of the current project completion milestones. Okay. So the subject here, the excavation and backfilling, which drives the longest critical path to cause the completion milestone to slip. while the current project cumulative completion delay reflects an additional of 21 days on top or in addition to 41 days delay of the previous program 004. So let's look at this one, 21 days and 41 days in our window schedule analysis. So the 21 days is this one. This is an additional slippage or delay for the overall project. And the 41 days was the previous delay of the, or I mean the previous period delay of the project. Okay, so 41 plus 21, how many? Oh, that is 62 days, okay? So that is 62 days. Now we are referring to the delay scenario and the analysis. The current project cumulative completion delay of 62 days, 21 days of which is an additional slippage considering the variance of current against the previous completion dates. As I said, I have already pointed out in our window schedule delay analysis layout. So in which 17 days is evidently attributed as the identified delays. Okay, we can find it here, 17 days. Where can we find the 17 days? $32 plus 25 plus 5, how many days was it? 32 plus 25 plus 5 is 62. So looking at here, how comes that I stated here 17 days? Okay, that is 17 days because that was 5 plus 12, that was 17 days. Okay, we are only talking for the identified delays. Okay, excluding the excluding the underperformance. So that is 17 days. Okay, 5 plus 12, it will give us 17 days. And okay, that is the 17 days is the identified delays caused excessively by the 12 days contractor's delay and 5 days external delays. So this is it, 5 and 12. Okay, and then what else? Okay, the 5 days external delay due to inclement weather with the added contribution of 4 days contractors underperformance. Okay, so that if you look at here, plus 4 days, so it will become 21 days overall. So here is the 21 days. So 21 days is an additional slippage considering variance current against previous completion days in which, so these are the components of the 21 days, 710 plus 12 plus 5 plus 4. Oh no, that is in which 17 days is 12 plus 5 is 17 days plus 4 is 21. Okay, so hence two delay events occurs in the current period. The first delay event is the contractor's delay considered as inexcusable and non-compensable. Okay, this is the 12 days. And the second is the external delay considered as the excusable and non-compensable. Okay, what else? Okay, so our next episode is part 4, session 43. Okay, so program is still on program update 005, the preparation of project reports. Okay, and I hope to see you on this episode, I hope to watch the this episode, and thank you very much for watching this episode. And the coming episodes are the construction of Contractors Recovery Program. Okay, so after the next episode, we will be working on this construction of Contractors Recovery Program. And the next is the program update 006. Okay, progress and actuals updates, incorporate identified external delays into the current program, determine and incorporate contractors inefficiency or underperformance, and analysis or analyze project delay, preparation of project reports. Okay, kindly subscribe, like, and share. Okay, God bless to all. Okay, end of our session.